Hey there people, welcome to yet another one of these vlogs of mine. Today I got a lot of running around to do before I head over to the parents' house. Thought I woke up at 1:30, but it's currently 1:30 because not all my clocks reset last night, i.e. last night my computer did, so it's currently 1:30. I got up an hour ago. When I got up, this thing here said 1:30, but clearly it says 2:30 because it's the only freaking clock in the house I have that doesn't recalibrate with daylight savings time, because that happened last night and I completely forgot. But anyway, I gotta run to the pet store, get Cookie Monster more food, and then we gotta go to my parents' house. I mean me and Cookie Monster. We're gonna go to the parents' house. We're gonna hang out there for the day. I got some work to do for Dad, and we're having lasagna and cheese bread for supper. So that should be pretty awesome. So, without further ado, let's get out there and get this day started, and welcome to my vlog. Just fired up the Super Beast. Yep, the G6. Louder than frig. Oreo's upset because he knows I'm leaving. And he thinks I'm leaving him here, which I am, because I don't like bringing him to the pet store because he grabs all the toys off the shelf and then I gotta buy them all, eh? You little punk. Okay, buddy. Stop. Stop. Hey, enough. Enough. I'll be right back. And then we're gonna go to my parents' house, okay? You're gonna go see Grandma and Grandpa, okay? No, not now. After. After. Yeah. No. Bad dog. Oh my god. Let's go get his food. Oh, poor Oreo, eh? Thinks I'm leaving him home. Doesn't think he's coming with me. I just want to get his food, and last time I made the mistake of bringing him to the pet store and the little bastard took like 3 toys off the shelf. And the problem is once he slobbers on them, well, frig, I need to buy them. And he's already got enough toys at the house, so owning a dog is just like owning a child. Except for you don't really own a child. Well, yeah, like, that's why I don't bring him to the pet store with me anymore, because he sits there and he friggin' takes things off the shelves, or like they have the dog cookies, eh? Like they have them in those, like, if you ever go to a candy shop, you'll see they have like candies in these bins with the tops cut out of them. Well, they have that for the cookies. And the thing is, they have them on low shelves. So what does Cookie Monster do? Just fires his muzzle into the cookie jar and grabs a mouthful. There goes $6, you know? So it's not good to bring him to the dog store, or the pet store, because he ends up costing me a lot more money than just a bag of food and some cookies. So we're gonna go over there real quick. We'll scoop up the food, then we'll go back home, scoop up the dog, then go over to my parents' house and scoop up some lasagna. Apparently Mom and Dad bought a lot of candies for the trick-or-treaters. Maybe had about, like, they bought enough for like 100 kids, had about 20 kids. You know, it was kind of a sad Halloween this year because the weather was shit, and well, parents didn't want to walk around in the rain. Definitely didn't want to let their kids walk around in the rain. Like I mentioned many times, there's a pneumonia outbreak monkey happening right now in North Bay, and a lot of people are infected with pneumonias, and 'tis the season to get it. That's why when I was coughing up blood on Monday, I was worried that maybe I might have pneumonia, but Doc did the whole x-ray thing on my lungs and said, no, you're fine. He goes, just a throat infection, not a big deal. You know, you're good. So I was like, thank God. Last thing I want is that friggin' pneumonias again. So we'll go over to the pet store, get Cookie his food. Then I gotta go home, load the food into the Tupperware container, load some into a margarine container for him to have over at my parents' house. Then head over to the parents' house and friggin' see what the hell Dad did. Something about his computer again, I don't know. But we'll take a look at that, get that all situated, and then hang out and vape and watch TV and have supper and come home and go from there. So Jules finally got her video up. It's finally up there. I went to go watch it, and I got that son of a bitch, and an error has occurred. Frig's sakes. Works fine on my phone, just not on my PC. I don't understand. I don't understand. Ah, well. Frig's sakes, last night after I shut down the vlog, I went and washed my hair just to try and get all the little shaving, clipping, stubble, whatever the frig it is, the residue out. And I figured I got it, but I'm still shedding little flakes. I'm gonna have to go for the full-fledged shower and just target my hair with high pressure. Eat it all out, you know. Oh well. Yeah, Jules wanted me to go over today. She's like, hey, do you got a rake? I'm like, yeah, somewhere in the garage. Why? She's like, oh, you want to come over today and help me rake all the leaves in the yard up so the kids can have a pile of leaves to jump in and things. And I was like, no. I don't even rake up my own yard. Why the frig would I rake up her yard, you know? But that and I got to go to my parents' house, so kind of told mom and dad I would. I'd go there and hang out and things. So yeah, mom's all excited. She's gonna get herself an iPad Air. It should be in the stores now. She really wants to get some video games going on that company that they buy their video games from, Big Fish. Apparently Big Fish has an Apple app, so you can install Big Fish games to the iPads and things. So see, the whole reason why she bought a laptop is so that if she goes when my dad goes to Toronto and stuff for his union meetings, if she decides to go with him, she could have the laptop so she can play video games on the trip, play video games in the hotel and stuff. But with an iPad is what she really wanted, not a laptop. So Dad really wants an Android tablet because he understands Android because of his phone. So in his logic, he thinks getting an Android tablet would be a better idea, which is fine, you know. An Android tablet will be fine for him because he can, if he needs to use his tablet on the internet, he can hot sync it to his phone and use his phone's data plan when he's not within Wi-Fi zones and stuff. So that'll work out fine for him. Mom, however, still doesn't have a smartphone. She's using an old Samsung friggin' flip phone with a keypad and all that jazz. Holy shit, she's busy here today, people. Alright, well, I'm gonna park between a Honda and a Toyota here. Stuck between a Honda and a Toyota. Frig sakes. It's gonna be quite the walk to go pick up the shit, but that's fine. I don't mind walking. Alright, let's go get the food. Alrighty, we're back from the pet store. They had a really cute kitten in there. He's 1 year, 7 months old, and his name is Tiger, and he's fluffy, but he was sleeping. He was sleeping. I don't know how the hell he could be sleeping, but he was totally sleeping. Oh, break sakes. Yeah, he was right passed out, sleeping away. Meanwhile, everybody's all around him. They're hanging up Christmas decorations. Yeah, that's right. I said it. Hanging up Christmas decorations all above his cage and stuff on ladders. And there's Tigger just passed right out. No fucks given. I'm like, God, if I wasn't getting Chester, I'd probably get that guy. Just because he reminds me of my old kitty Poofy, and he's lazy. I like lazy kitties. That's how Poofy was. Poofy was a lazy kitty. He would just sit there and sleep and be all happy and things, and you know, where's that coming from? Oh, way over there. Got an ambulance coming in. Come on, people. GTF out of the way. Oh, going my way, bud? Yup. So, yeah. And then I went and grabbed Oreo his food, his chicken soup for the soul. He loves chicken soup for the soul. And then I saw these really weird fish, which I'll show you right now. So basically what you just saw was something called a puffer fish. And it was like looking at me the whole time I was in there. If I moved, it was like swim to that side of the aquarium and stare at me. It was really creepy. I'm not really good with fish. I tend to kill them by accident because I don't know how to maintain the water and things. I had a beta, and that was my longest lasting fish. It lasted me 4 months. Yeah, I'm no good with fish. I should never own an aquarium, even though I like watching them. Like, I used to love going to my eye doctors because I could kill hours. Like, he'd put the drops in my eyes and then I'd have to wait like 20 minutes to go for an examination to make sure everything was okay. And for that 20 minutes, I would just sit there and stare at his freshwater aquarium and watch the fishies just swim around and things. And oh, it was awesome. Like, I loved it. So I've always wanted an aquarium, but like I said, I had a little one at work. There was a USB jobby, had an air bubbler on it. Didn't need that for the beta, but it had it anyway. And it was USB lighting and all that. And I had a beta into it, and I got 4 months out of it, and the beta died, so. And then I remember at the house, the ex had an aquarium, and we had, once again, a beta into it, and got about 6 months out of that beta, but she was taking care of the tank, not me. can't remember what the hell we called that fish, and we decided, oh, let's try and introduce a snail to the culture. See what happens if we put a snail in the tank with the fish, because apparently the snails are known for eating all the friggin' scum off the glass and all that, eh? So I was like, that'd be awesome. So we go to the pet store and get a snail, and threw him in the friggin' tank, and he lasted about 1 day, and then the beta realized he was there and kicked the living shit out of him, cracked his shell and everything. So came to the conclusion that betas are jackasses. Like, nobody knows what to do at a four-way stop in this town. They get there and they just all like that Dodge was clearly there way before me, so he had the right of way, and he's just sitting there staring at me. I'm like, bro, go. Like, oh, I tell you. Oh, well, whatever. So, yeah, that puffer fish was kind of weird looking, and then they had some eels, which no thanks. No thanks. They look too much like snakes, like friggin' saltwater snakes. Then there was, I don't know if you guys seen that in the news last week, those big frickin' sea serpent looking sons of bitches washing up on the shores in Los Angeles. What the hell's up with that, eh? Holy shit. The one was like 40 feet long and things. It's like, holy crap. There's creatures like that in the ocean? Forget it. I'm staying on land, you know? Maybe that's what they saw when they saw Loch Ness Monster. Was one of those sons of bitches coming up to the surface for a little bit of friggin' sunlight and a suntan. Who the hell knows? But that's one hell-ass long serpent. But normally they stay to the super depths. I'm thinking what's happening is with all the radiation leaking out of the Japan power plant into the ocean, it's causing some shit to just basically cook and die, and then the current takes it to the land and then pulls it up on the shore. So that's what I'm thinking. What time is it? Oh, it's currently 1:50. I gotta set the clock in this stupid thing too. Might be easier just to pull the battery and reinstall the battery. No, I'll figure it out. Not a big deal. Probably just gotta press a couple buttons here and there and then get her done. Just gotta knock it back an hour, so when I'm leaving for work, I don't think I'm late and then drive like an asshole, you know? I also gotta do that with my clock at home, but I'm sure we'll have a power failure in the near future. Holy Shazbot. Look at that little dog. He's pissed. Anyway, people, I'm almost home, so I'm going to shut her down here and call her quits for now, and then we'll carry on once we're at home or at my parents' house, probably once we're home. So, yeah, that sounds like a plan. So, anyway, people, until we come back, peace the frig out. Oreo's food. Look at him. He knows. He knows. He's like, we're going somewhere. I'm so happy. You ready, bud? Oh, okay, let's go. Alrighty, I got Oreo in the back seat. He's annoying when he sits in the front seat of this car, so if I can put him in the back seat, that's where he's going. We're heading over to the parents' house. He's right excited. Let's do this. Okay, so I'm at my parents' house, just fixing Mom's computer, and as payment, she made me an egg sandwich. I already started eating it. It's yummy. Dad's just dicking around with Netflix on his Smart Hub thing. His computer's fine. That thing there is going to Windows 8.1. Oh, your computer's not fine? Go figure. Go figure. I think Oreo's trying to tell... Oreo, trying to tell me something, bud? Are you out of food? Oreo, hey, Scruffy. Are you out of food? Buddy? Are you out of food? Yeah, I knocked that down on you. What are you gonna do? Buddy?
Hey, buddy.
Buddy. You're not getting any more food. Not till supper. Which is in not too long from now. So, go frig your face. Oh my god, people, I think dinner's ready.
Why didn't you?
Where's the lasagna? There's the lid. Where's the lasagna? Where's the lid? We're doing. Ooh, lasagna. Ooh, that one looks way better than anyone I ever made. This by a lot. Oreo, none for dogs.
We're gonna make some garlic bread, yeah.
Oh, we're having a little bit of difficulties making the bread turn into grilled cheese.
Barbecue, aren't you? You're gonna go outside
Yeah,
now.
we're gonna barbecue the bread. Let's barbecue the bread. Barbecue the bread. No? Okay. Lasagna. Okay, well, I got Oreo in the back there somewhere. And we're heading her home. Just finished hanging out and watching the news at the parents' house. And, well, I don't really like watching the news because it's just a bunch of fear tactics from the government, you know. But whatever, we watched the news and hung out and stuff. And it's currently 7 o'clock, time to go home. So I'm going to head her home now and probably make a pot of coffee because I'm feeling freaking tired and I don't want to go to bed at 8. So, let's go. Alrighty, well, I'm home now, and Mom and Dad gave me a half a case of pop and a whole grocery bag, get this, of freaking Halloween chips. Oh, and Oreos food. But a whole grocery bag of freaking Halloween chips and a case of pop, well, half a case of pop. That's freaking insane. I don't even drink pop, so that should last a while. Alrighty, just fired up the coffee pot. Gonna let that brew me up a cup or 5, whatever. I'm gonna head upstairs and see what the freak's going on. That, and I really want to start hitting the Vamo. It's nice, but it ain't no Vamo. Yeah, buddy. So I've been home for about an hour. Need more coffee. But I was like, oh, maybe I'll go see what's going on YouTube and watch some YouTube videos. So I go on YouTube, click on a link, nothing. Loads up the thing. 10 seconds later, an error has occurred. An error has occurred. An error has occurred. Oh, could YouTube be having problems? No, because I checked the videos and there's like comments from like 3 seconds ago, people talking about the video. So I'm like, well, maybe I killed that pot of coffee. Yeah, I just did. Son of a bitch. Oh well. So I'm like, well, maybe there's an issue on YouTube. No, there isn't. So then I do a speed test on my computer to see how the internet is. I'm getting a ping of 145 milliseconds and 1.5 megs down, 2 megs up. I'm like, holy shit, internet's just crawling. Figured, well, benefit of the doubt, let's just say it's Sunday night, kids are probably in bed by now because they got schools in the morning and things. Maybe it's my router. So bypass the router, plug a laptop directly into the modem, do another speed test, pretty much same results. I'm like, for frig's sakes, internet's running like a ball bag. Which it has been for the past frickin' month. Since before I went to Blokes. The week before I went to Blokes, the problem started, which is about a month. So I was like, alright, well, whatevs, you know. And then I remember Bruce from head office saying, well, you can get ViaNet internet for $10 more than what you're paying now, and you can get 20 megs down, 10 megs up. I'm like, ooh. So right now I'm paying $40 a month for $50 a month, an extra $10. I can switch to ViaNet and get real internet and have it faster for uploading, which is what I care more about. I need the download to watch YouTube videos, but I need that upload so I can really upload the shit out of my videos, right? Because right now, 20-minute vlog compressed down to 4 megs per 4 megs a second comes out to about 900 megs. When I upload that, it takes about 50, 60 minutes tops to push it to YouTube's. Not too bad. That's at 2 megs up. If I had 10 megs up, holy shit, I'd be able to push a frickin' 20-minute vlog up in 5 minutes flat. That'd be balls deep awesome. So right now my only way to really watch YouTube videos, this is dick, is by using my cell phone's LTE access because my internet is too packet lost to freaking stream. Son of a bitch. And let me tell you, that won't be cheap. So I haven't been watching YouTube videos. No, not able to. Frig's sakes. But since I got home, I edited up the vlog and all that, and yeah, shit's good. But I was chatting with Dad there over at the house, and he's right pissed off too because he switched from Kojiko over to where I am at now, and he's having the slow speeds, and they don't really stream much except for Netflix, and because they got my Netflix account, I let them use it, and they don't really watch it often, but when they do, they expect to watch it, not have it bog out and die on them. Instead, it bogs out and dies on them. Well, that's just a big piss off, so he's switching over to friggin' ViaNet. I'm switching over to ViaNet because I'm done with this. I need speed, and there's no reason why this isn't fixed yet. So basically, this is how I gotta watch YouTube. Choppy as frig on my friggin' iPad. Son of a bitch. Alrighty, people. Well, it's friggin' 1 o'clock in the morning. I just spent 2 hours gaming for Skaven Games, playing some more Mafia 2. Freaking love that game. It's like a retro Grand Theft Auto. Plays awesome. Got about 10 episodes of that done. 14-minute episodes apiece. Well, 17-minute episodes apiece, except for one that took me forever to do. We're all done. We're good to go. I'm rendering them now. But I'm shutting the vlog down here. Going to render, upload, and go from there. So,
I noticed that YouTube is somewhat working right now, so maybe I can watch some YouTube videos while this is rendering. I don't know. But I'm going to call her quits for now. So if you like today's video, click that like button. Do it. I like that. Yeah. Any questions, comments, concerns, leave them in the comment section below. And until next time, people, keep on vlogging.